we will present our paper in Word, a computer-supported tool for video reflection improves efficiency and effectiveness in executive coaching. Reflection is an essential process of learning. Through reflection, one can learn from their experiences. In other words, it is essential to review the experiences from a different perspective. One way to provide such a perspective is video reflection. By watching videos recording words or behaviors of themselves, they can review the experiences. For example, video reflection is often employed by teachers to improve their skills by watching videos of their teaching. Another area where video reflection is commonly used is professional development, particularly executive coaching. In executive coaching, coaches guide coaches to reflectively think about their experiences or behaviors through one-on-one sessions to help coaches achieve their goals. Then some coaches ask coaches to watch recordings of the sessions so that they can further reflect on themselves from a neutral perspective. Given that the importance of reflection in executive coaching is often emphasized, video reflection is becoming a popular technique. However, there's one barrier to adopting video reflection. That is the time necessary to watch a video that can last around an hour. Considering that the session contains icebreaker conversation or pauses for note-taking, the coach would not need to watch the entire video. On the other hand, manually preparing summarized version that extracts the essential parts of the session requires significant time and is challenging for the coach. We anticipate that this gap conversely suggests how computers can support reflection in executive coaching. In particular, many methods to analyze human conversation by leveraging computer vision technologies have been proposed. By providing a tool that combines these methods for video reflection, we expect an improvement in the efficiency of the reflection process. Moreover, we also focused on the capability of computers for providing a neutral perspective. Indeed, by involving computers for reflection as a third party, we would be able to offer ground for discussion that is independent both the coach and the coach's perspective. In particular, meta-reflection, where the participants reflect not only the content but also the thinking about the session, is known to lead a further outcome. Thus, providing such a discussion using a computer would improve the effectiveness of reflection. From this point, to investigate how computers can support video reflection, we conducted a study with professional coaches on these two hypotheses. First, the computational support in video reflection leads to a time-efficient and effective reflection of coaching sessions. Second, the computational support in meta-reflection leads to a further outcome of the reflection. If these hypotheses are supported, then it can pave the way for improving executive coaching through computer support. Thus, we evaluated them by implementing Inward, a tool designed explicitly for video reflection. Inward supports the reflection in two steps. Subsequent to the coaching session, it provides a video reflection process for both coach and coachee separately. It suggests important scenes that are automatically extracted using their behavior analysis. Then, it provides a computer-facilitated meta-reflection process by evoking a discussion on the results of the video reflection process between them. Now we would like to present the uses of Inward.
In this video, we introduce the usage of Inward. Our procedure consists of 3 parts. The first one is the coaching session. Here the coach and coachee have about 45 minutes conversation, talking about the coachee's professional concerns. We record the session for the following video reflection. The next is the video reflection. In the video reflection process, the user can look back the video in the fast-forward manner. The speed changes back to normal on entering a detected important scene. The user can also jump to other scenes. For each automatically detected scene, the user is prompted to classify it as informative or not. They can also write down notes if necessary. The user continues this act until all the scenes are classified. Finally, they enter the meta-reflection process. Here, the results of both the coach and coachee are illustrated. Using this interface, they can discuss the points where their opinions are different.
If you are interested in how to detect the important scenes, please refer to our previous paper.
To investigate our hypothesis, we conducted a user study with professional coaches and their coaches using Inward. We first recruited 5 volunteer coaches and their 20 client coaches, and then randomly divided them into 2 groups of treatment and control. We introduced 2 measures, time and authenticity. The time metric indicates how efficient Inward makes the reflection process. Authenticity is measured by a questionnaire, authenticity scale, to evaluate the efficacy of the reflection process. Authenticity scale is one of the measures often used for evaluating the outcome of executive coaching and consists of 3 key parts: self-alienation, authentic living, and accepting external influence. We'll briefly explain each factor. Self-alienation is the unavoidable discrepancy between one's actual experience and their conscious awareness, indicating that the individual goes through the experience of not knowing oneself, or feeling out of touch with the true self. An example questionnaire item is, I don't know how I really feel inside. Authentic living considers the extent to which an individual expresses emotions and behaves that are consistent with the awareness of internal states. An example questionnaire item is, I always stand by what I believe in. Accepting external influence means the tendency of an individual to accept the influence of others, which accounts for the external effects of the social environment. An example question item is, I am strongly influenced by the opinions of others. This figure illustrates the procedure for both the treatment and control group. As we have shown in the video, the treatment group has 3 processes. In contrast, the control group had 2 processes without Inward. Coaches in both groups took a questionnaire for measuring authenticity after each step and had a semi-structured interview at the end. Now we'll show our results. From this table, it is clear that the time required to conduct the video reflection process was crucially reduced by Inward. On the other hand, while the video reflection process in both groups improved authenticity score, their effectiveness was not significantly different regardless of the use of Inward. From these results, H1 is partially supported by the study. That is, the reflection process provided by the tool is more efficient, but can't be said to be more effective than watching the entire video without the assistance of tools. The figure shows a change in the score of authenticity through the meta-reflection process in the treatment group. The result confirms that the meta-reflection process is supported by Inward with a significant increase in authenticity scale, especially in authentic living. From this result, H2 is supported by the study. The time required for the entire process was not significantly different between the treatment and control groups. Therefore, we conclude that the difference in the efficacy between the control and treatment groups shown in the figure is not due to the coaches in the treatment group spending more time. For the result of the semi-structured interview, please see our paper. Finally, we provide discussion in two directions: implications for facilitating reflection using computers, and relevance to prior studies facilitating reflection at work. One finding is the necessity for meta-reflection after video reflection. Our results suggest that video reflection degrades authentic living because users gain an objective perspective through self-reflection and notice discrepancies between their outward expression and internal states. Therefore, it is recommended to have an opportunity to discuss those points as meta-reflection. Another finding is that our design of having reflection individually on candidate scenes detected automatically by computers is favored by some participants. Their comments suggest that providing grounds for discussion by computers is more effective by enabling their judgment to be independent of the coach's perspectives, which can lead to a constructive discussion in meta-reflection. Lastly, we discussed the relevance of our work to existing studies about reflection in the workplace. For the details, please refer to our paper. Thank you for joining our presentation.